Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball. Tonight, in this IBC matchup, the Claymont Mustangs host the Ridgewood Generals. Tonight's game is presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wood Electric, Advancing Athletics, PAC Drilling, the Commercial and Savings Banks, W&M Commercial Roofing, Country Club Retirement Campus, Kent State Tuscarawas, and McInturf Realty. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
IVC Softball is back with Big Z Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Good evening, everyone. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas set to bring you some high school softball from Uricksville as the Claymont Mustangs are set to host the Ridgewood Generals. A matchup of 10-1, 6-0 in the IVC are the Lady Mustangs so far this season. For Ridgewood, they'll enter at 3-6. And Shannon Thomas, you hear those records, you might automatically think, well, give Claymont the heavy advantage in this one. Don't let that deceive you. These two teams met just about a week ago. 6-3 decision in favor of Claymont, but, Ridgewood was right there throughout the entire contest.
Yeah, they hung in there, the biggest part of the game. They just have to find a way to close it out.
Yeah, they do have to find a way to close it out, and we'll see how that goes for the Generals here in this one. As, we talked with both head coaches, and Coach Amber Bates for the Generals said, there's been multiple instances where they've been right there. They've had their opportunities, just haven't been able to capitalize. She said sometimes untimely errors, but the team has seen some growth, so we will see how that translates into this contest. Again, of course, you are locked in to the Wood Electric pregame show. We will go ahead and take our first time out, head on over to our Commercial and Savings Bank in the dugout segments. Both head coaches coming up after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show, now live from the dugout for the Ridgewood Lady Generals, brought to you by Commercial and Savings Bank. It's head coach Amber Bates. And Coach, tell me a little bit about your team thus far this year. 3-6 in a matchup of a team that you guys just saw not too long ago.
Yeah, so we're pretty young. We only have about 1 senior. I'm starting 2 freshmen, a lot of sophomores and juniors. So we're pretty young. We're not doing bad. We're just errors. We got to clean our errors up. We got to start hitting better. But other than that, I think we're being more competitive than we were last year.
With that competitive nature, I guess the old phrase is iron sharpens iron. Obviously, when you're starting some younger players, they may not have this experience that would help them maybe down the stretch. But how vital can this early season experience maybe be as we get later on into the year?
It's really important now because, which we're very fortunate. Our girls that I do have up here, the freshmen, they've all played many years of travel ball. It's pretty much why they're up here. They got the experience and knowledge. But it's crucial now because, we have to start thinking, still a little ways away, but tournament time is going to be here before we know it.
hard to believe it will be here before we know it. On the other side of things, the 3-6 mark, you guys in some of those losses have had close battles and very close games. So what is going to be the difference maker for you guys to get the extra edge maybe in a contest like that?
Tonight, especially, we have to cut down on the errors. We have to hit the ball, and we have to cut down our strikeouts. This team last week when we faced them, we had 10 strikeouts, and you're not going to win if you're having that many strikeouts in a game.
And finally, what I had for you, Coach, you've seemed to have some pretty good appearances on the mound thus far this year. What's been working well for your pitching staff?
We're very fortunate. We do have a sophomore that throws very hard. She's really good. And then we have a freshman now that is pitching for us. She pitches a lot of travel ball. I think they complement each other very well because, one throws a little bit harder and can hit her spots. The other one's not as hard, but she's got a lot of junk. So I think they complement each other, and I think they'll be good as the season gets on.
Perfect, Coach. Well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck to the Generals.
Thank you.
That was head coach for the Ridgewood Generals, Amber Bates, brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coming up, we have head coach for the Claymont Mustangs, Stacy Patterson, coming up in the Wood Electric pregame show after this. Well, welcome back to Uriksville, and we've got a quick start apparently underway, a little before 5 o'clock, but we are already underway between Claymont and Ridgewood, so apologies there. Again, our coach interviews brought to you by Commercial and Savings Bank. Our starting lineups are also brought to you by WM Commercial Roofing. I guess we will kind of go through your starting lineup as we see them, as leading things off for the Generals with a base knock is Cadence Lana, as she'll line one to right center and open up this game with an early base runner for Ridgewood.
Yeah, that's a good thing, or a good way to turn your season around right there. Get on base early against a very good Claymont team here and try to score some runs.
On the mound for the Mustangs, no surprise here, it's the senior Meadow Duvall. We've seen her couple seasons. Shannon, she can always bring it for the Lady Mustangs, has really been an integral part to their success so far this season. She'll now face off against second baseman Skylar Wright for the Generals. She rounds the bunt but pulls the bat back, ball number one.
Yeah, Meadow Duvall is another one of those really good pitchers here in Tuscarawas County. We have plenty of them, and she's just another one on the list.
So Wright will settle in again. We'll see if she's going to round the bunt, and sure enough she will. Pulls the bat back again, and a throw down to first base. Close play there, as gunning it down the first baseline was Abby Johnson, the catcher. Nearly got her.
Yeah, Ava Edwards, the second baseman, did a nice job sneaking in behind the runner. The runner didn't see her coming, and they almost got her.
Wright rounds the bunt, gets it down right to the third baseman, and it's going to be a fair ball as it goes off of her glove. No one's covering third, and Lana was going to go all the way, but instead she's picked off as she tries to return to second. Lead runner for Ridgewood there had the right idea, seeing the base open, but didn't keep her eyes up and realize where the ball had trickled off to.
Yeah, there's one of those mistakes that you can't have. Early in the game, they was going to have two runners on with no outs, and now that's kind of changed the perspective here for the Mustang defense.
Heads-up play there for Nadia Allishouse, as she couldn't quite corral that bunt, but she got the ball back in quickly to get the out at two. One out, one on. Now stepping in from the number 3 hole, third baseman Maggie Shannon. And today's presentation brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. We appreciate you for tuning into our live stream a few minutes early. Next pitch high outside again to Shannon. She'll be up in the count 2-0. So far it looks like Duvall not really trying to put anything over the heart of the plate for the third baseman for the Generals.
Yeah, she's probably scouted her a little bit, and she's just going to try to get her to chase something.
Next delivery from Duvall is going to be right down the pipe, strike one. Runner on first in right. Ridgewood would love to put a crooked number up on the scoreboard here early in enemy territory as Shannon swings through that one. Now we're even at 2-2.
Shannon took a big cut right there. She was just underneath of it as the ball rose high.
2-2. Off-speed pitch inside part of the zone. Ball 3. It's a full count. Saw Johnson, the catcher, try to frame that one up on the inside. Duvall has it full. See if she goes to the off-speed again. Instead, she'll bring it on the outside part of the plate, and it's a scorcher back up to the pitcher. Duval will grab it eventually and deliver it on to first for out number 2. Runner does move up into scoring position.
Nice job right there by Duval to keep her composure. The ball got into her glove. As she dropped it, she just reached down, picked it up, was able to get the throw at first base in time.
The 5-hole, the shortstop for Ridgewood. Taryn Morris steps in. Duval's first delivery to Morris is going to be just a bit out there. Next delivery is going to be skied to left center. As coming in and making the play for the Mustangs will be McKenna Brown. On to the bottom of the first. Claymont comes up to bat after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Back to Uricksville. Claymont coming up to bat here in this high school softball showdown out of the IVC. Quick look at your WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups for the Ridgewood Generals. You already saw a few of them come through, but it's Cadence Lana, Skylar Wright, Maggie Shannon, Taryn Morris, Ava Kolbacki, J.D. Miller, Bailey Williams, Emma Retos, and Micaiah Cahill. As for the home team, the Mustangs, leading things off will be Nadia Ollishouse. Then it's McKenna Brown, Riley Groh, Haley Fellows, Lily Cox, Meadow Duvall, Anna Bloom, Ava Edwards, Maria Bowers-Sox, and Abby Johnson. Those will be the WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Starting things off on the mound for Ridgewood will be Ava Kolbacki. She is just a sophomore, Shannon Thomas, but, Ridgewood leans on her a lot in this, and they are very excited about what the future holds for her.
Yeah, when you got a pitcher like that and she's only a sophomore, that's the thing right there you can help build your program around. Worry about all the other positions because you know that position is covered.
Well, Coach Bates was talking to me pregame, and she said, for just a sophomore, she really has some heat, but also has a pretty good ability to pick her locations, maybe catch you off guard with some off-speed, some breaking balls, so we'll see what she's able to bring against a Claymont lineup thus far this year. We've seen them put up some big offensive numbers. Again, they enter this game 10-1, 6-0 in the IVC, their first matchup with Ridgewood. They put 6 up on the board, but if I'm not mistaken, heading almost into the final frame, I think it might have been Ridgewood who was holding the lead, so we'll see if they are able to do that down the stretch now as the away team. So Ollishouse, the third baseman, will step in from the leadoff spot. This Claymont team, we mentioned for Ridgewood already, just one senior that they have in the starting lineup for Claymont. A couple of them. Ollishouse, just a junior. First delivery there is going to be a slap bunt attempt down the first baseline, but it's going to go foul, strike one.
Yeah, she didn't get the bat out there quite fast enough. She fouled it off, and it was carrying some speed, so if it would have stayed fair, it probably would have went right to the first baseman, so that wouldn't have been a good one to start with.
Kolbacki on the mound, and she's ready for the 0-1. She'll deliver to Ollishouse on the outside corner, strike 2, so an early 2-strike hole for the third baseman. Kolbacki ready. She'll deliver. Goes well high. Ball 1. Beautiful day for some high school softball, minus the wind. Shannon, you were saying in pregame, if we don't get snow, we get rain or we get wind. We don't ever just get, normal sunny skies there as Ollishouse has to jump out of the way of that one to go 2-2.
Yeah, I was walking into the game when I was walking in with Micaiah Cahill's dad from Ridgewood, and he was telling me the first couple of baseball and softball games he went to watch his kids play, he froze to death. He said, so it's nice to be here in a T-shirt.
72 degrees at first pitch. Ollishouse slaps that one to the second baseman. She'll hustle on down to first, but is not going to get there in time. Good job over there on the infield for Wright as the Generals have out number 1.
Nice defensive play right there by the Generals, and that's what you got to ask for a team. Your pitcher gets the job done on the mound, and you got to back her up in the field.
Center fielder McKenna Brown, the lefty, steps in. Kobacki delivers, goes low, picked up out of the dirt, so it's ball one. On the 1-0, looked like she changed speeds a little bit, but couldn't catch the outside corner, now 2-0. Seemed a little less zip on that one, maybe a breaking ball.
Yeah, McKenna Brown, she's a very good batter. She's a patient. She'll wait for her pitch.
Kobacki's next delivery is slapped past the third baseman and the shortstop, and it's going to be the first base hit of the ball game for Claymont as Brown delivers on the seeing eye single to the left side.
Yeah, nice job by Brown. Like I said, she's a very patient batter. She waited for the pitch, and she put it to where the defense couldn't get it.
Designated player Riley Groh steps in. Also another lefty. Kobacki's first offering, hot, low, and outside, and there goes Brown as she'll swipe second easily and moves up into scoring position. Nice stolen base there, and I think the center fielder was going all the way.
Yeah, she made her mind up. She was going. A nice job by the shortstop, Taryn Morris, to get over there. That ball was high. She was able to bring it down, keep Brown from getting the third.
Groh ahead 1-0 in the count, looking to put something behind the runner in the outfield, maybe get her around, as that one's going to be fouled up and away off the cage. 1-1. The 1-1. Catches the low outside part of the corner, strike two. Would be a big out number two for Kobacki if she can sit down Groh. Delivery high, now to 2-2.
Brown out there on second base for the Mustangs. She's getting a big jump. That puts a little pressure on the catcher, J.D. Miller. She's got to make sure she keeps that ball in front of her.
On the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and Kobacki will sit down Groh for out number two in the bottom of the first.
Big strikeout right there for Kobacki.
Now in the power spot, left fielder Haley Fellows. She'll step in. Fellows, another one of the seniors on this team. Kobacki's delivery is going to go low. Miller jumping out of her catcher's stance there, getting up in front of the plate, hoping Brown doesn't try to swipe third. That one popped up on the infield for Fellows. Racing in is the second baseman for the Generals, and she'll put it away. Skylar Wright ends this half of the inning. On to the second. It'll be Ridgewood Bats after this.
Amici's Pizza congratulates the Ridgewood Generals and the Indian Valley Braves for their outstanding years and wish them all the best. Amici's Pizza serves your favorite traditional pizzas and specialty pizzas. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Pizza is loved by most. It's been around for years. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette and now in Janaden Hutton. Big city taste for a small town price.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Ava Kolbacki will lead things off for the Generals to start off the top of the second inning. Pitcher for Ridgewood, she retired the side with that inning ending. Well, she had a strikeout and then just got the pop out from Fellows, so now she gets to lead things off. Try to give her team some offense as she's up early 1-0 in the count. Delivery from Duvall is going to be high, now 2-0.
Nice job by Kobacki to lay off the high ones.
Of course, Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications, very appreciative of you joining us from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Kolbacki's going to put a charge on that one to the right side, and it is going to be grabbed over there in the outfield. Nice play for Bauer Sox as she was chasing a ball that was tailing towards the line. Not an easy play.
No, it also has the wind blowing that way, so the ball had a little extra advantage on it, but she was able to chase it down.
Miller, the catcher for Ridgewood, she'll step in from the number 6 spot, as she will pop it back towards the cage for strike number 1. Saw there for the Mustangs, Shannon. Johnson from behind the plate, sometimes so difficult to pick up where that ball's going when it gets popped straight up like that.
Yeah, she's got the little bit of the sun working in her face from out in the outfield, and then just kind of tails away from her there.
Duvall's delivery is going to catch the zone, strike 2, so Miller finds herself in an 0-2 hole. Duvall delivers high outside, good eye for Miller. Swung on and missed as the next delivery from Duvall goes right past Miller for out number 2, and it's been a quick 2 outs for the Generals this half of the inning.
Yeah, nice job by Duvall there. She just put a little bit of heat on it, throwed it down the middle, and Miller couldn't catch up with it.
Next up to the plate, Bailey Williams, first baseman for Ridgewood. Next delivery from Duvall is going to be driven to the second baseman, picked up by Edwards, delivered on to first for out number 3. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Ridgewood. It's the Mustangs coming up to the plate after this.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial Roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Welcome back to Uricksville, Big Z Sports Live with a high school softball showcase, we'll call it, from the beautiful Twin Cities here. We could not ask for any better weather here from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. As stepping up to the plate for the Mustangs this half of the inning, Lily Cox, the first baseman. As that one's driven to the right side, high in the air. And it will be hauled in, no problem out there for the Generals. Emma Retos handles it easily. 1 pitch, 1 out. Pitcher, Meadow Duvall, steps in.
That one come off the bat. It sounded like it had some power behind it, but it kind of just got up there and hung up in the air.
Stayed up a while. Kolbacki delivers high, probably a bit outside to Duvall. Kolbacki ready, offers in the dirt. Ball 2. Duvall known for her solid pitching, as you mentioned, Shannon, but also no slouch when it comes to the bat. As we saw her a lot last year, really had some key hits throughout the season for the Mustangs, as Kolbacki's next offering is going to go high again, so now in a 3-0.
Yeah, Duvall's one of those batters. She'll stand there and she'll be patient. You're really going to have to work her over to get her to strike out.
Kolbacki's next delivery is going to go right down the pipe, 3-1. Now the 3-1. Swung on and laced down the left field line, hooking towards the fence, and it's going to get there just below the top line. Duvall races into second, and she'll make it there no problem. A double for the pitcher for Claymont, and that one about 2 feet away from going yard.
Yeah, she put a lot of power behind that one, and it actually got out there so fast that it was made a little challenge for her to get to second base, but she's able to get in there just a little half slide.
Courtesy runner coming in for the pitcher. It'll be the senior, Kaylee Watkins. She'll step up to second base. My goodness, Duvall, when she first hit that one, I didn't think it had that much carry, but just hit maybe a foot below the line, and it would have been gone as ball 1 to Anna Bloom. Shortstop for the Mustangs. Prime opportunity to get her team on the board here with the runner in scoring position in Watkins. Bloom is going to round a bunt again. It's ball 2 high. I think Shannon maybe for Kolbacki, they're seeing that bunt coming around. She doesn't want to give her an easy pitch that she can lay down, but might be affecting where she's throwing the ball, period.
Yeah, she seen her coming around with that bunt. She kind of ran it up high. Watkins had a big jump right there at second base. Good thing the Miller was able to bring it down.
That one laced towards the third baseman, and it's a diving stop for Ridgewood. Delivered across the diamond. They'll get out 1. I should say out 2 in this inning as Bloom is set down. Watkins does advance to third. That's a heck of a play over there for Shannon.
Yeah, nice job by Maggie Shannon. She got the ball. She got control of it. She didn't worry about the runner advancing. She went for the sure out at first base. A lot of times a player will come up and worry about that runner, and then you end up with 2 base runners, but she got the sure out, and now her pitcher's got to do the rest.
Edwards, the second baseman, steps in for Claymont. Kolbacki delivers. That's going to be strike 1. Nice location there, inside part of the plate.
Edwards only a freshman for the Mustangs.
Next delivery, not going to quite catch the zone, so Edwards has it even at 1-1. Kolbacki's 1-1. That's going to go high, 2-1. Seems like when she's going high in the zone, the sophomore for the Generals just having a bit of a hard time quite hitting her spot, or maybe it's just credit to the Mustangs batters just not chasing it. Next delivery, inside part of the zone at the knees, strike 2.
Well, she come with back-to-back that rose in the zone. That one came in low, and it just kind of froze Edwards as she watched it come in.
Kolbacki's next delivery is going to be popped up to the right side. Going back for it is going to be the outfielder for the Generals, and she's going to make the catch. Retos finally got a read on it, and the danger is gone for the Mustangs. It's Ridgewood who comes up to bat in the top of the third after this.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Back with Big Z Sports from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio, Claxon Communications, bringing you your live stream today. Of course, all brought to you all season long by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Stepping up to the plate for Ridgewood, it's Emma Retos, the right fielder. Retos makes that play to get the final out in the bottom of the second. Gets the lead off the top of the third, but she'll swing and miss at the first one. Don't be fooled, Shannon. That's not how softball works. Just because she made the out doesn't mean she leads off. It just worked out that way.
Now she's going to come in here and try to drive one of her own to the outfield, but hopefully it don't get caught.
Retos behind that one, and she's behind 0-2. Is there an echo in here? Next delivery from Duvall is going to miss the zone outside. Shannon, did you hear that too?
I heard an echo. Or maybe somebody's just trying to do a social media job.
We appreciate you, Shannon. Duvall's 1-2 is going to be outside again, so good eye for Reto. She's got it back to even. On the 2-2 high pitch there, the rise ball does sit down Retos, though, as she elevates and goes for it. Out number one, as Duvall gets her second strikeout of the ball game. Next up to the plate, Cahill, the left fielder. Out of that 9 spot, then we'll go back to the top of the order for the Generals. Duvall delivers. Cahill does get a bat on it. Kept her hands inside and was able to fight it off. With the 0-1, that one popped up right side, kind of in no man's land. Both players running in quickly for it, but the Mustangs will get the out. Thanks to Bowersox out there in right. She called off her teammates and did a nice job to get out number 2.
Yeah, nice job by Bowersox there, finding the ball and taking control of the situation out there. That's what you got to have in the outfield. You got to have communication.
Top of the order again. Lana, the center fielder. Duvall delivers. That one's laced up the middle, and it's a base knock for Ridgewood to keep the inning alive as Lana delivers her second base hit of the ballgame. Wasted no time at all, got the pitch she wanted and just drove it. Good piece of hitting there. Wright steps back in for Ridgewood. Her first time up. She also reached base as she had that bunt that eventually led to Lana getting thrown out as she tried to advance to second. First pitch to right is outside. Should say she tried to advance to third and then tried to double back to second, Shannon.
Yeah, she just got caught in a rundown right there, and easy out for the Mustangs.
Wright offers at the next one. It's now 1-1. Delivery. Strike 2. 3, I should say, pardon me, as Skylar Wright is sat down. Ridgewood is retired. We'll move on to the bottom of the third inning. Big Z Sports is back after this.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
All of the talks we've had over the years, including what you told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for talking with me and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, and to learn more about the SAMHSA Talk to Hear You campaign, visit EmpowerTusk.com.
Today's presentation of IVC softball brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Nick and Shannon bringing you this IVC clash as heading to the bottom of the third inning for Claymont. Bauer Sox leads things off, and she'll watch ball number 1 outside.
I thought you said when you made the last out, it didn't mean you was up next to bat.
Guess it's worked out twice now. Kobacki delivers, fouled back. Bauer Sox at 1-1. Kobacki delivers. That's going to go inside, maybe a touch high. Bauer Sox in this game. Shannon has had a couple fly balls go out her direction that she had to track down, and not easy considering where the sun's coming in right now here from Uricksville. As that time Bauer Sox going to lace that one to left center, but it's going to go almost directly into the glove of Lana, who barely had to move.
Yeah, that one got to the outfield pretty fast too, but Lana was in the right spot, made the right adjustment to get to the ball quick because it was traveling pretty fast.
Back to the top of the order now in the third inning. House steps in. She was a ground out to the second baseman last time. Kobacki offers. It's going to catch low inside. Strike 1.
I'm not sure that everybody's seen anybody ever take practice swings and then bounce the bat off their back as they did it just for fun.
Everyone's got their own version of getting ready to step into the box.
Their own superstitious.
Exactly. Next one was out of the zone, so 1-1. I always had to tap my right cleat with the bat, then my left cleat. If I did that backwards, I thought I was going to strike out guaranteed. On the 1-1. House pushes it down the first baseline, but it's going to go foul to a 1-2. Third baseman for the Mustangs. Boy, she's got some wheels if she can get that in play.
Yeah, she does a nice job right there. It actually kind of caught the defenders off guard. They wasn't ready for it, but it went foul.
Kobacki steps back up to the mound and is ready for the 1-2. That one's going to go low, now an even 2-2. On the 2-2, House does fight it off. You know, Shannon, coming into this game, I thought that both these teams, maybe a couple times through the order, or through the first time through the order, we'd see a couple runs. But thus far, quite the pitching battle as the next delivery from Kobacki was just a bit inside and gets the count to full.
Yeah, like you said, the pitchers, they They're going at it right now, and you got to give credit to Ridgewood's defense. Was able to keep the Mustangs from scoring a couple times when they was in position.
Hollishouse is going to be able to draw the walk as she had a great at-bat there. Made Kolbacki throw a bunch of pitches. Brown steps back in now for Claymont. Her first time up, she laced a single and then was able to steal second. And there goes Hollishouse, and she's going to get up there with no throw, another stolen base for the Mustangs. Shannon, I got to say a lot of credit to the junior. That is quite the dive into second base.
She had the wheels to get there. To dive, she was so fast she probably didn't need to dive, but she don't know that.
Brown laces the one up the middle off the glove of Kolbacki past the second baseman. Here comes Hollishouse around, and Claymont with the early 1-0 lead as Brown will advance to second.
Yeah, two of your fastest runners right there, and Hollishouse, she was able to get around there pretty quick and score, and Brown was able to get the second base.
Award Brown with the RBI single as she then advanced to second on the throw. Her second base knock of the ballgame. It'll be Groh who steps back in, designated player for Claymont.
If Bro can find a way to get this ball in play, Brown's going to score. She's very fast.
Kolbacki delivers low outside. Look at the lead that Brown was getting off a second there. She knew no one was going to be covering.
Yeah, she's a very instinctive ball player. She knows what's going on all around her. She's ready to get off that bag.
Kolbacki delivers outside, ball 2. So hopefully the wind's not picking up too much on your stream, but be that as it may, we actually appreciate the breeze, as I'm just going to hold down our tent. Don't worry about it. Groh sees strike 1. Kolbacki catches the outside part of the plate that time. Lydia Brady's getting a good laugh out of this. On the 2-1. Catches outside part of the zone again. Groh now has it even at 2-2. Would be a big out number 2 if Kolbacki can set down the designated player for Claymont.
Yeah, Kolbacki could help herself right here, set her down to try to keep another run from scoring.
Next delivery, off speed's going to go outside, probably a bit low, so a full count upcoming. Has a very nice location on a 2-2 count, in my opinion, Shannon, for Kolbacki. They're just trying to get her to chase. Next delivery, just a hair outside, ball 4. And now there'll be 2 runners on here for the Mustangs, and stepping up to the plate in the power spot is Fellows.
Yeah, you don't step into the power spot if you can't swing the bat, and so she's sitting in a pretty good position right now.
Fellows, the senior, steps in, watches strike 1. Her first time up, she popped out to the second baseman. Delivery in the dirt, and that time a great job behind the plate for Miller, keeping it in front of her, preventing the runners from advancing.
Yeah, nice job on Miller. She didn't even worry about Brown getting back to second. She just controlled the ball, just made her walk back to second.
Next delivery from Kolbacki, inside, probably high, 2-1 now. For Claymont with the 1-0 lead, we saw in their matchup they had about a week ago, these two teams, it was a 6-3 decision in favor of the Mustangs. You have to imagine the one run not going to be enough to do it. They would love to put more up on the board as Fellows sees ball 3, ahead 3-1.
You can hear the Claymont coach over on third base telling her to be patient, be patient. She don't want her chasing something that's not there.
Next delivery, catches inside part of the zone. Now full count to Fellows. Full count in the dirt for Fellows, and she'll draw another walk for Claymont. Bases are going to be juiced for Cox, the first baseman.
Big opportunity for the Lady Mustangs right here.
Cox, her first time up, flew out down the right side. Speaking of down the right side, pretty good gap in right center. Kolbacki delivers out of the zone, ball one. Command for the sophomore right now this half inning. Been a bit of a struggle. She's going to try to rein it back in here. Does not want to leave something over the heart of the plate, though. Next delivery on the way. Strike on the inside part of the plate. That's the good location. Shannon inside, going to do nothing but jam the hands of Cox.
Yeah, she did a good job with her ball placement right there. She's got to get it right back in there. Try to get Cox to swing at it maybe.
Next one high. 2-1 count. Kolbacki delivers high again. Now 3-1. We'll see what she brings. First baseman for the Mustangs. Last thing she would want here is to walk a run home, especially with just one out in this inning. Delivers inside part of the zone, strike two.
Nice pitch right there. She put it right there, and she got the call.
Full count. Kolbacki needs a big out number two. She'll deliver. Swung on, popped up in the infield. Pitcher comes off the mound for herself and makes the out for the infield fly regardless, and watch the runner thinking about going from third. As that pop out to the pitcher, out number two. Might have heard Coach Bates there telling her infield, you got to pay attention. Brown was really inching forward, probably thinking about busting home.
Yeah, Brown looked and seen the catcher looking to try to get her equipment off the ground to put it back on. And the pitcher was walking back to the mound.
Pitch to Duvall inside, ball one. That was a big out number two for the Generals, though. Bases still remain loaded. Kolbacki's 1-1, low, good block behind the plate for Miller. Now at 2-0.
Yeah, after Duvall's last at bat, Kolbacki doesn't want to hang anything over the plate. She'll make her pay for it.
And would only need about 6 more inches in power to make that one go yard. Next one, driven down the left side, but it's going to go foul. As Brown over there standing on third base getting a good laugh as she had to dodge that one. Duvall ready for the 2-1. Change up. Lace down the left side. Gonna go foul. 2-2. We'll see what Kolbacki wants to go with this one. She's had good success on the inside part of the zone. Hasn't got a lot of batters to chase on the high stuff. See where her location is. On the 2-2. She goes high and sits down Duvall. Strike three. Big pitching moment there for Kolbacki, and we'll head on to the top of the fourth inning. It'll be Ridgewood up to bat after this.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Yurksville, Erie 2264, is a proud supporter of local school programs and youth programs, and local police and fire departments. The Eagles welcome you to enjoy live entertainment, kids' Christmas parties, kids' Halloween parties, and family picnics. To learn more about the Yurksville Eagles, they invite you to stop by and see how they are truly people helping people. Someone you know is already a member. 332 North Main Street in Yurksville, 740-922-9084.
Hi, this is Jan McIntyre. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McIntyre Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McIntyre Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McIntyre Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McIntyreRealty.net.
Back to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Nick and Shannon bringing you high school softball out of the IVC. The Claymont Mustangs capture the 1-0 lead, but some big pitching moments for Ridgewood prevent the damage on bases loaded as the first pitch at the top of the fourth is popped skyward by Shannon, and she will be retired for out number 1.
Yeah, flew up the second baseman, Ava Edwards. Another play by the freshman there at second base.
Morris, shortstop, steps back in. She flew out to center her first time up. Duvall delivers, strike 1. Duvall ready, offers. Strike 2 as Morris fouls it back over the cage. I think she was aiming for Lydia Brady's car back behind us. Of course, a big thank you to Claxon Communications for bringing us our live streams all season long as Duvall goes on the off speed and it was high and Morris bit on it. Strike 3 called. Quick 2 outs to start the fourth. Kolbacki steps back in the plate. She had a line out down the right side last time up. She got a lot in it the last time. Would love to have that one hit a gap this time around. Duvall, though, is going to offer low in the dirt. On the 1-0. Swung on, slapped towards the third baseman. Alice House gloves it cleanly, delivers across the diamond, and it's a quick 1-2-3. Claymont back up to bat in the bottom of the fourth after this.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way to TMK, service with a personal touch.
Back into the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Big Z Sports, Claxon Communications, IVC softball from the Twin Cities. Absolutely gorgeous evening. And a 1-0 ball game. Mustangs leading the Generals. It's been a pitching and defensive battle thus far. It's been a fun one. Bloom will lead things off for Claymont in the bottom of the fourth. Bloom, first time up. She grounded into a fielder's choice. Kolbacki delivers, catches inside part of the zone, strike 1. Something interesting, Shannon. Ridgewood, despite being behind on the scoreboard, is actually out-hitting Claymont thus far. For that last inning for Claymont with all the base runners on, it was the 3 walks that were issued that really helped them do some of the damage. As that next pitch was low, Bloom has to jump out of the way.
Yeah, nice job by the Mustangs, taking advantage of those walks and being able to put a run on the board.
Delivery from Kolbacki's not going to quite catch the zone, so now 2-1. Kobacki ready for the 2-1. Offers, goes high. Now 3-1. On the 3-1, delivered in the dirt, and it's a leadoff walk issued to the shortstop for Claymont. Edwards steps back in now for the Mustangs. Looking to put some more runs on the board here, try to find a gap. Her first time up. She flew out to the right side, flew out to the right fielder. Her first pitch she sees is fouled away on the bunt attempt.
Looks like Mustangs might be trying to play a little small ball right here, advance the runner.
It's been that type of game. You got to manufacture the runs as they come. As you know, to this point, just 2 hits for the Mustangs despite that 1-0 lead. Next pitch, high outside, throws delivered down from the catcher, Miller. As it was a nice throw that time, but the tag was not there. So Bloom advances on the second base. Miller had it right on line that time. Delivery from Kobacki will catch the inside part of the zone. Now at 1-2.
Kobacki looking to set Edwards down here.
That's the 3rd stolen base of the game for the Mustangs. Kobacki delivers, fouled away off the cage. We'll do it again at 1-2.
Yeah, the Mustangs have did a nice job when they've got on base, regardless if it was a walk or pretty much all of them has been walks, but they do a nice job in reading the pitcher and getting extra bases out of it.
Delivery high. Edwards gets it to 2-2. That's been the biggest thing that I think the Claymont Bats have done so far this evening. They have been very, very patient, and they have not bit on that high stuff from Kobacki minus maybe 1 or 2 pitches. I think that's led to so many of the walks we've seen thus far. We see a lot of batters who try to bite for that high stuff. That one way high, so we'll go to full. Runner on second in Bloom. No outs, bottom of the 4th. Claymont leads 1-0. Kobacki delivers. That one was high as well. Edwards going to pop it up down the left side. Shortstop shading back for the Generals and making the catch. Over there will be Morris for an out number 1, as that's a good play for your shortstop there, taking command and making that play.
Yeah, nice job by Morris. She covered some ground, got over there. She called off the left fielder. She wanted to make sure that she had the sure catch, and she was in position for it.
No chance, of course, for Bloom to advance, so she'll stay at second. Bowersox steps back in. Kobacki delivers. That's going to catch the zone.
Good job, JD.
J.D. Miller comes out from behind the plate there, making sure that no chance for Bloom to try to step up and run. Delivery. Catches the inside part of the plate. That was some off-speed stuff from Kobacki, and it froze Bowersox. Delivery swung on and missed for out number 2, and there goes the runner, as it will be Bloom who advances after the strikeout. 2 stolen bases, this time around the bases for the Mustangs. So now runner at third, leadoff hitter Alleshouse back in. That is now the 4th stolen base of the game for Claymont. Delivery, just a tad outside. Alleshouse has been a ground out and a walk. Also has a stolen base.
Yeah, it was a nice job by the base runner right there. She crept down the baseline there, and she waited for the pitcher or catcher not paying attention. She just went on in there and took the bag.
Alleshouse sees the next one in the dirt, dug out there by Miller. Kolbacki delivers. Alice House sees that one go high as well, so a 3-0. I'd almost have to imagine, Shannon, you're just giving her the take all the way.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty much got the green light right here.
Looks like we have time.
He's going to
umpire cleaning
the plate here.
So on the 3-0, Kolbacki again looking to work her way out of a jam. She'll deliver way high, and here comes the runner home. It's going to be Bloom off the backstop, delivered on to the plate. Not in time. Kolbacki can't make the tag. There goes Alice House up to second as she'll advance on the pass ball on the walk.
Yeah, Alice House, as soon as the ball went by, she seen the runner coming. She took off for first at a head of steam. She went ahead and rounded. She figured she was either going to be out at the plate or she was getting second.
So technically we would almost call, you could almost say it was 3 stolen bases that time around for Bloom. Not quite, advancing on the pass ball, of course, but it makes it a 2-0 ball game in favor of the Mustangs. Brown will step in now. She has a pair of singles, also has an RBI, and a golden opportunity to get another one.
Generals take a timeout here. Coach is out at the mound, got talking to the pitcher and the catcher in the infield, all gathered in here.
Well, we've seen Alice House steal a base already. We know she's got wheels. We know that that's what Claymont's been wanting to do, is run the bases. So you think maybe they're trying to plan something here in case she tries to swipe third?
I mean, you got to be ready for it, because not only is she got wheels and she can move, but you got a big bat and McKenna Brown up. So, I mean, if Brown puts in contact, she can get 2 bags.
I mean, the rule of thumb, I would imagine here, you have the runner on second, but you've got 2 outs. Just focus on the batter, I would think, but we'll wait and see what happens.
But when you got somebody as fast as Alice House, she can distract you.
So Brown steps in, a 2-for-2 day. She'll face off against Kolbacki again. Runner on second, 2-0 lead for Claymont. That one's laced to the second baseman. Picked up off a bobble, delivered on to first, and she will not get her in time. They call her safe. Alice House comes around to score, and wow, was that a close play at first. On the bobble at second, it was Wright who delivered it on, but my goodness, that was almost bang-bang. I'm not so sure on that, Shannon.
Yeah, sitting here where I'm at, I don't have a real good angle at it. The first base umpire was over between second and third watching the runner that was at second, so I don't know if he had a good look at it. So all I can tell you is, you people sitting at home, rewind it.
And we are going to have a little conference here between the 2 umpires. You could go back and watch and let us know what you think. I thought we were going to have a conference, but I guess not. As we will not. So 3-0 lead now for the Mustangs. Stepping up will be Grom.
Yeah, I'm not sure that the home plate umpire even had a view at it, because he was watching Nadia come off of third base, so he had to worry about his own plate.
Very well could have been. So make Brown 3-for-3, 2 RBIs for her on the day. Groh steps in, watches strike 1, outside part of the plate. Kolbacki delivers. It's going to catch high part of the zone, strike 2. That's one of the first times today, Shannon, that she's been able to locate just right at the letters, right where she wants it.
Yeah, she after the coach made the visit to the mound here, she's kind of changed her pitch locations a little bit. Maybe she's calmed her down.
Delivers, is not going to catch the zone. Delivered on down by Miller, not in time as Brown advances on the stolen base. Second stolen base for Brown.
Top of that lineup for the Mustangs has a lot of speed.
Kolbacki delivers. That one nubbed off the end of the back down to the third baseman. Delivered across the diamond. Out number 3. That will do it for this half of the inning. Claymont strikes twice. They now lead 3-0. Ridgewood up to bat after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Fifth inning from Uricksville, the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Big Z Sports, Claxon Communications bringing you this softball broadcast out of the IVC, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Miller for the Generals leads things off in this half of the inning. She'll watch strike number one. Claymont striking twice in that last inning, I should say. Next one popped up for Miller. Over to Alleshouse, who will make the play from third, out number one. For the Mustangs with that 3-0 lead, Shannon, you know, a lot of what they've done so far in this game, not only just working the count, getting the walks, but also just playing the small ball, doing the right things, stealing the bases, getting the walks. Haven't really had a whole bunch of pop off their bat, minus that one from Duval. Other than that, it's just been, you know, just manufactured hits and well-placed balls and good decisions.
Yeah, right there's the key, good decisions. They've made good decisions when they've got on base. The pitcher's done her job. The defense has done her job. It's just been an all-around good softball game by the Mustangs.
Williams for the Generals steps in, watched ball number one. She'll see ball number two, as I think that one went high. Duval ready, offers. Inside. 3-0 now. For Williams, her first time up. She ground out to the second baseman. Delivers. That one's going to catch inside. Strike one. That would look like a take all the way. Duval on the 3-1, offers high, probably outside, so Williams gets a base runner on in this half of the fifth for the Generals. Retos stepping to the plate. That is just the first walk issued for the senior ace for Claymont.
I was just getting ready to ask you how many walks you had. That was the first one that I can remember. This right here is where the Generals have to take advantage of it.
That was a bunt attempt that time for Retos, as she'll foul it back off the plate into the glove of Johnson, the catcher, so we'll go to 0-1. It's perfect time for Ridgewood to play that small ball game. Is best way to start chipping away at a lead is put up just a run per inning.
If you're Ridgewood and you're going to bunt it here, you better go down the first base line, 'cause that third base line's dangerous.
Next one was offered at strike two. As Retos couldn't make contact, Williams had to scramble back. I don't know, pick your poison there, Shannon, because you're either bunting towards Alleshouse at third base or you're bunting towards Cox at first, and both have shown some good defense this game. Duval delivers. That's going to be popped up over the head of Alleshouse. No, she's going to make one heck of a play at third, a la Willie Mays catch.
Over the shoulder with the sun in her eyes, she made a great catch.
Tracking it all the way. You know, the Mustangs football program would like to see Alleshouse make those kind of catches, maybe if she was on the gridiron, as she looked over her shoulder and hauled it in just like a wide receiver. Next one, Cahill steps in, sees strike number one, throw down there to first, but they couldn't get Williams. That's such a hard thing to teach players, to be able to look back over their shoulder like that and catch over their head.
Yeah, that's just one of those instinctive plays right there. She knew where it was going, and she just got there, and somehow she come up with it.
Cahill sees ball one. Now at 1-1. Swung on and missed. Cahill can't catch up to it. and she's behind 1-2.
Cahill, the little sister to Josiah Cahill. She's only a sophomore for the Generals.
Some good years ahead of her for Ridgewood softball as Duval will offer, and it's Cahill who gets on it. She'll foul it over the first base dugout, and we'll do it again at 1-2. Williams still over there at first. Ridgewood trailing 3-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Take that back. Top of the fifth, I should say, Shannon. As Cahill will offer, foul it away again. Duval steps back up now for the 1-2. High again to Cahill. Has it even at 2-2. Duval's 2-2 is offered at and just tapped foul by Cahill. Barely getting the bat on that one.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those little check swings. She wasn't sure if she wanted to go or not, but she got just enough on it to make it go foul.
Duval's 2-2 goes high again, so we're an even count to Cahill. On the full count, swung on and missed. Cahill can't make contact, and it's out number 3. We'll now head to the bottom of the fifth. Claymont up 3-0, and they're at the plate after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Welcome back to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio from Uricksville. Nick Shannon with Big Z Sports. Lydia Brady, Carson Zoller here for Claxon Communications, bringing you today's presentation of IVC softball. As it looks like we do have a substitution out there on the field. It'll be Cadence Lana, the center fielder, who now steps in as the pitcher. And I'm trying to look out there. Looks like Kolbacki's going to go over to right field. Trying to see where maybe the other switches, as Retos will now step over to left field. And it looks like Cahill will now be in center. Did you follow along?
Hey, you got good enough eyes to see that? I'm going with what you said.
I could just be totally wrong. Hopefully Carson isn't out there making me a liar by zooming in on all the outfielders. As first delivery from Lana is going to be out of the zone. Up to the plate for Claymont. Fellows. She popped out and walked in her 2 plate appearances. Lana winds, fires, catches the zone.
Fellows looking to get her back going today, but now she's got to do it against a pitcher she hasn't seen yet, so that just upped the game or upped the ante a little bit.
Lana delivers inside part of the zone, strike 2. This is what Coach Bates had to say in pregame. Of course, we missed out on our pregame interviews brought to you by Commercial and Savings Bank, but she said, they had the tandem of pitching that Lana could come in and kind of change things up a little bit on the batters at a certain point in the game when they felt it was necessary, and she's got a much different delivery from Kolbacki.
Yeah, I was watching her in her warm-up, and I just thought how much different it was that alone could distract the Mustangs.
Will be a full count as Fellows sees the next one in the dirt. Delivery, swung on, laced down the left side, heading towards the line, and it is going to be just foul. As racing over there for it was Retos. She couldn't quite get there in time, and it did not go foul by much. Fellows will step back in at the 3-2 again. Lana delivers. That one popped up the middle, and it's going to be a seeing eye single there as Cahill busts in for it from center. Couldn't get to it in time, and it's the first hit of the game for Fellows.
Yeah, Fellows got just enough on it to get it to the outfield, and it dropped quick. Cahill couldn't get in there for the catch.
And it looks like we will be having a courtesy runner come in for Fellows. Whitney Watkins, the freshman, steps in for the Mustangs on first. So, guessing Kaylee Watkins, she was the runner who came in for Kolbacki when she got on. Whitney Watkins must be the courtesy runner for Fellows. As most of these teams, you know, Shannon will have the specialists. We saw it last year with the Baker twins, obviously with Indian Valley, a couple games that you had.
Yeah, that's the only way we could tell the Baker twins apart when they came in on
who they came in.
Because who they came in to run for.
So Cox, the first baseman, steps back in. She has flown out and popped out in her two appearances. Again, Claymont leading 3-0 here, bottom of the fifth.
Umpire over here at the Ridgewood dugout trying to get some things straightened out.
Yeah, you got to make sure you log it correctly, all the courtesy runners and for the designated players. It starts getting confusing after a little while. Lana delivers. Strike one to Cox. Cox back in. Lana delivers. That one's going to catch the zone on the upper portion. Thought it was a tad bit high, but she gets the call. On the 0-2, Cox puts a charge into that one to center. Cahill camps under it and makes the grab for out number one. Good play out there from center after switching things up. Cahill on her way to the center of the outfield.
Yeah, both batters hit him to Cahill. The first one got down. That one stayed up in the air a long time. It took her a while to track it as it came back in vision.
So Fellows stays at first. Duval back in. She has a double and a strikeout. Puts a charge in that one. Gets way under it, though. Just outside of the in the infield, I should say. Generals make the play in Morris for out number two. Duval put a charge into it, but just under it. You hit that one on a line. That might end up in the old cornfield out there. Bloom back in. Her last time up, she was a walk, stole 2 bases, scored on a pass ball. Eventful. She'll see strike one. The 0-1 from Lana, and it was a bunt attempt there for Bloom, but she'll slap it foul. Looking to catch the Ridgewood defense sleeping, but instead Bloom's behind 0-2. Lana's 0-2 delivery. Low inside. Miller's going to throw down to second as it was Bloom who advanced. Take it back. I'm sorry, Fellows who advanced. Another stolen base.
Miller made a nice throw, got it to the bag, just nobody was there.
Well, they do tell you you know where you're supposed to be throwing it. It's their job to cover it. So you put that ball down there, and if they're not there, that's on them. Fouled away for Bloom. Doing it again at 1-2. Ridgewood really needs to hold on here, keep this deficit at 3 runs, and start chipping away in the final 2 innings. Lana delivers inside low, bounced in. Another good block for Miller.
We talk about the workout, the batters get when they switch pitchers like that, but the workout that Miller gets, 2 different pitchers, 2 different styles. She's getting a little bit of a workout herself today.
Lana delivers low and away, so now 2-2. We've already made comment about this, but that's one of the best things that the Mustangs have done in this contest. They have been so patient, and they have, even when they get behind even 0-2 in a count, they are not going to bite on these waste pitches. Lana delivers that one. Popped in the air, left side, defense racing towards it. It's going to get down just in front of the defense as racing in over there on the left side. It was Retos and Wright. Just couldn't get a beat on it, just not quite quick enough to what would have been a huge out number 3. Two again. Lana delivers. Take that back. It was a 3-2. Lana delivers. Bloom will be another walk and keeps the inning alive. Now 2 runners on. Edwards steps in. I must have missed a ball in there somewhere. I really thought that was a 3-2. Lana delivers. That's going to be a strike to Edwards. Pop out, fly out for the second baseman for the Mustangs in this one. Lana delivers, strike 2, so she's ahead of Edwards, 0-2. Quickly looking to get out of another jam. Lana's offering on 0-2. Edwards will foul it off to the right side, so we'll do it again. Lana's next delivery goes high, and Miller gets up to grab that one, keep it from going to the backstop. Kept the runners right where they are.
Yeah, nice athletic play by Miller right there. She had to come up a long ways to get that one.
Lana's delivery popped up towards the first base side. Going over to it for Ridgewood, and making the play is Williams. Out number 3. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. Generals to the plate after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
3-0 the lead for Claymont over Ridgewood Girls High School softball out of the IVC. Nick and Shannon bringing you the top of the 6th inning. Cadence Lana steps back in. The pitcher now, she started out in center field. Meadow Duvall still pitching for the Mustangs, and the first offering low and off the plate. Duvall tried to go with some off speed. Lana in this game, pair of singles for her. Believe it or not, Shannon, in her other 2 at-bats, she only saw 2 pitches, but hitting both times on those 2 that she saw. So this 2-0 count now, the most pitches she's seen in an at-bat by far.
Yeah, Ridgewood has done a great job putting the bat on the ball. They just haven't taken advantage of it.
Next pitch to Lana. Not quite in the zone, so now 3-0. You need base runners here, so I would imagine it's going to be a take all the way. And it was, and they're going to say that Duvall misses the zone. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk to start things off for Ridgewood. Right back in. Single and a strikeout.
No outs, 1 base runner. You're in the top of your lineup. Ridgewood's got to make it happen now.
Duvall delivers right, will bunt, and she'll bounce it off the plate back and foul. Probably the right choice in that situation, but obviously both corners going to play way in now. Expect the bunt from right. Sure enough, she will round, and she'll get it down. A beautiful one down the third base line. She's going to go all the way to first and can't quite make it in time, but the sacrifice will work. Lana advances to second.
Nice job by the Mustangs right there. I think it was Cox that picked it up. Got it over to Edwards at second base.
It was Johnson from behind the plate who got out there. Right really hustled down the line, but they would love to have the second base runner on. But regardless, now in scoring position with Shannon to the plate. She watches the first one miss the zone. Ground out and a pop out for her. That one down the third base line, but it's going to go well foul. Duvall with the 1-1. Driven down the right side over the head of the first baseman, but it's going to hook foul. Sure, Shannon behind 1-2. Duvall delivers off speed, and that time it was waited on well for Shannon. She will ground out, but will advance the runner to third.
Nice job by Hannah Bloom right there. That ball took a hop right before it got to her shortstop. She was able to stay in front of it, make the play, make the throw.
So Morris steps back in. Fly out, strikeout. Really going to want to put some runs on the board for Ridgewood. And she'll pop it up to the center fielder for the Mustangs. Camping under it and making the play is Brown. And that will do it. Ridgewood can't get any runs across. Claymont looking for more after this.
Amici's Pizza congratulates the Ridgewood Generals and the Indian Valley Braves for their outstanding years and wish them all the best. Amici's Pizza serves your favorite traditional pizzas and specialty pizzas. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Pizza is loved by most. It's been around for years. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette and now in Janaden-Hutton. Big city taste for a small town price.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete.
I'm an FMR athlete.
FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Claymont up to bat, leading 3-0 over Ridgewood. IVC softball. Bauer Sox back in as she watched a strike number 1, sees the next one go high. So it will be Lana who's back out on the mound for Ridgewood. Not a bad half inning for her to start off in relief. As next pitch will catch the zone at 1-2. In her inning of relief, she allowed a hit and a walk. No runs came across, no strikeouts. Lana's next delivery, just a tad outside. Bauer Sox has it at 2-2. Lana delivers well high, now at full.
Yeah, she knew when that one came out of her hand it was going high. She was already upset with herself before it got to the catcher's glove.
Lana delivers, fouled away. We'll do it again at 3-2. Jackie Peters having to scramble out of the way, getting the photography along the base paths today. You have to give Jackie a hard time after this. Why didn't you catch it?
We'll have to ask Jackie if she got a good picture of the ball coming at her camera.
Lana Reddy's 3-2, popped skyward down the first baseline. Running in for it will be Williams, but it's going to go into the dugout. As both Miller and Williams were breaking in for that one. Not much you can do about the ones that end up there.
She gave a valiant effort to get over there, but it went into the dugout, and all the Mustangs were able to get out of the road in the dugout.
On the 3-2 again. Lana offers. Bauer Sox fouls it off to the right side again. Bauer Sox line out, strike out. Looking to get a base runner on here in the bottom of the 6th, and she'll pop it again to the right side. This time it might be in play. Racing for it is the second baseman, nearly making the highlight reel. Play was right, but she just had it fall off the end of her glove.
Yeah, she come out of there on a dead sprint, and she almost got there to make a nice catch.
She's getting awfully close to that fence to be making a diving effort, but I like the effort there for Wright, the second baseman for Ridgewood. Bauer Sox back in for another 3-2. Lana offers. Now we're going to foul it off to the left side. Just a little change of scenery almost. Has to go down the left side now. Lana back on the mound, offers, lace down the left side, foul again. I have not been keeping track, Shannon, but we got to be well over double digits on pitches this at bat.
Yeah, nice job by Bauer Sock and staying alive.
Lana ready, offers, and it is a walk. Ball number 4. Nice at bat there for Bauer Sox, a senior, as she'll present a base runner for the top of the order. House back in. Lana delivers.
I think he said it was high.
I missed it. Saw Miller hop up out of her catcher stance back there. See if Bauer Sox thought about running. Lots of stolen bases for the Mustangs in this one. Deliver, Lana. It's a bunt. House gets it down to the pitcher. Lana delivers on to first, and she will get her just in time. Runner advancing to third. There's the throw, and it's picture perfect. Double play for Ridgewood. Big defensive moment there for the Generals.
Yeah, outstanding defensive play right there by the Generals. They've been caught on that a couple times, not paying attention, and this time they paid attention and was able to get the runner.
As you saw heading over for Claymont Power Sox, I mean, she was out by a long ways. That was a beautiful throw from first for Williams. As next pitch to Brown, strike one. Brown, perfect 3 for 3, 2 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. She's been doing a lot of the offensive load for the Mustangs. Anna offers, misses outside that time. Now 1-1.
That's what you want your senior leaders to do, is lead a team on a tough night.
Next one goes inside. Brown ducks out of the way. Now up 2-1 in the count. The way McKenna's been swinging the bat, she's thinking, I don't want to get hit by the pitch. I want to put it in play again. And sure enough, she will to the shortstop in right. She'll pick it up, deliver it on to first. And that was a nice throw. Take it back. It was Morris, for the Generals. So Ridgewood back up to the plate. They still trail 3-0 on to the bottom of the 6th.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Back with Big Z Sports for the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio, along with Claxon Communications. Today's broadcast brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Shannon, this is it for those Ridgewood Generals. Got a little momentum there, some nice defense that last half inning. But now it comes down to this for them, at top of the 7th inning. Put up or shut up time, as they have not been able to crack this Mustangs defense, and they're going to have to do it with the middle part of their lineup.
Yeah, like I said right there, that defensive play right there to come off the field, that should get you fired up right here and hopefully get a charge here going into the top of the 7, maybe a little bit of rally ball.
Kolbacki, pitcher turned right fielder. She'll pop it up left side. It's deep, and it will be caught. No problem over there for Fellows. First pitch swinging for Kolbacki, and she flies out to left.
Nice job by Fellows. Ball coming at her. She just located it and gradually walked over and made a routine play.
Miller steps back in for the Generals, the catcher. Strikeout pop out for her. Duvall offers. Driven down the left side. Going to go foul.
And just like that from the Claymont dugout, the coach is yelling, Nadia, be ready, and first hit goes foul right towards her.
Duvall delivers. Miller swings and misses. Strike 2. Duvall ready. Offers. Swung on. Fouled off the mask there of Johnson. Happy Johnson. The freshman kind of took a breather there for a minute and had to look for the ball. Didn't know quite where it went. Her teammates having a little fun with her. And Lily Cox and Meadow Duvall trying to give her pseudo-concussion protocol there, I think, behind the plate.
Johnson takes the ball off the helmet and she becomes the joke.
She's all good, though. Duvall ready. Offers off speed. Miller, good patience there. Waited back and fought it off. Claymont trying to hold that 3-0 lead and stay perfect in the IVC. Duvall offers high to Miller, who holds back. And coming into this contest, Claymont 10-1, 6-0 in the IVC. Ridgewood 3-6 this season. But they gave Claymont all they could handle about a week ago, and they're still hanging tough in there, just down 3. As Miller sees ball number 2. Good eyes, good patience.
Abby Johnson behind the plate for the Mustangs, only a freshman, has done a nice job today.
Duvall offers. Miller puts a charge in it to right center. It's trailing down, and it will be caught as Bowersox tracks it down for out number 2. And Williams steps in. Last hope for the Generals. Williams in this game, Shannon, ground out and a walk. Swings and misses through that one, well under it. Duvall took that one up in the zone.
Duvall took that one high and fast. Got her to chase it.
Delivery from Duvall is going to go low. 1-1. Next delivery from Duvall is going to be low as well, plucked out of the dirt by Johnson, so we're at 2-1. Next delivery, and that one is going to be laced to the left side. Racing for it is the center fielder, and making the catch out there for Claymont will be Brown, and that'll do it as the Mustangs will pick up the 3-0 decision on their home field. Pretty complete victory there for Claymont, Shannon.
Yeah, like I said, that was just a good game for them. They took advantage of every walk runner they got. They come around and started batting a little bit better there. And they just, all around defensively, they played a great game today.
As that will do it for today's presentation from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Don't go anywhere. Coming up, we'll have your Kime postgame show and, of course, your McInturf Realty Player of the Game presentation after this.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Yurksville, Area 2264, is a proud supporter of local school programs and youth programs, and local police and fire departments. The Eagles welcome you to enjoy live entertainment, kids' Christmas parties, kids' Halloween parties, and family picnics. To learn more about the Yurksville Eagles, they invite you to stop by and see how they are truly people helping people. Someone you know is already a member. 332 North Main Street in Yurksville, 740-922-9084.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
TLK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
All of the talks we've had over the years, including what you told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for talking with me and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, and to learn more about the SAMHSA Talk to Hear You campaign, visit empowertusk.com.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Yurixville, Area 2264, is a proud supporter of local school programs and youth programs, and local police and fire departments. The Eagles welcome you to enjoy live entertainment, kids' Christmas parties, kids' Halloween parties, and family picnics. To learn more about the Yurixville Eagles, they invite you to stop by and see how they are truly people helping people. Someone you know is already a member. 332 North Main Street in Yurixville, 740-922-9084.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight,
Back from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio, one final time from Yurixville, Big Z Sports, Claxon Communications, bringing you today's presentation of high school softball. The Claymont Lady Mustangs pick up the 3-0 victory over the Ridgewood Lady Generals. They improved to 11-1, now 7-0 in the IVC. Now joining us for our kind postgame show is our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, senior center fielder for the Claymont Lady Mustangs, McKenna Brown. McKenna, 3 for 4 today, 2 RBIs, couple of stolen bases. You were doing a little bit of everything.
Yep. I don't know.
So, obviously you start the game with the 3 straight base hits. You guys really were running the base as well. Lots of stolen bases. Was that something you guys talked about coming into this game?
Not really. We kind of do it. Certain girls do it like every game. Like we have some that delay steal a lot, some that steal a lot. So it just kind of depends. We usually pay attention to like the catcher and how good she's throwing and that stuff.
Now, obviously, your senior year, we know this Claymont team has had some success, off to a great start, 11-1, undefeated in the IVC. How are you guys kind of working together? How are you feeling right now, 12 games in?
We're feeling really good. Like we weren't really expecting to go right off of that, starting really good. We've gotten a lot better at like communication and teamwork, and we did like this boot camp with soldiers and stuff. So we have gotten a lot better with like all of that stuff and communicating, and we've been working really, really hard.
And of course, I know you guys want to put up a little bit more than 3 runs every game,
Yeah.
but you have to be feeling pretty good about the 2 RBIs, especially when your pitcher and your teammate, Meadow Duvall, only giving up 5 hits today.
Yes.
Probably makes it a little bit easier, right?
Yes, for sure.
Now, tell me, you made a couple plays out there in center as well and also had a big game at the plate. Which do you enjoy more, offense, defense?
Personally, probably defense. Well, okay, I don't really know. Offense is fun because, like, when you do good, you, like, feel good. But defense is more fun for me because I like to, like, make the diving catches and, like, save the game from the outfield. And, like, that stuff's fun for me. But then on the other side, I like offense because it's fun to, like, make the game-winning hit or something. So
you just
kind of both.
You just like playing softball,
yes,
right?
Yes.
All right. Well, again, our Mac and Turf Realty player of the game, senior center fielder McKenna Brown for the Claymont Mustangs. 3 for 4, 2 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. Couple nice outs out there in center field. So congratulations, McKenna, of course, getting the T-shirt from Mac and Turf Realty. That'll do it for today's presentation. Again, Claymont tops Ridgewood 3-0. Be sure to tune in throughout the rest of the week. Big Z Sports will be at a diamond near you soon. So long, Z Country.
Thanks for listening to Big Z Sports. Tonight's game was presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Altman Hospital, Wood Electric, Advancing Athletics, PAC Drilling, the Commercial and Savings Banks, W&M Commercial Roofing, Country Club Retirement Campus, Kent State Tuscarawas, and Mac and Turf Realty. Follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. For the best coverage of high school sports, there is only one Big Z Sports.